Everybody, y'all ready for a good evening of good old classic country music? Give yourself a hand for being here. Y'all are looking real good out there tonight. So proud to have you. We got probably a couple new faces too. How many is here tonight that has never been here before? My God, there's a mess of y'all, ain't there? Well, we sure do appreciate y'all coming. We hope that y'all enjoy yourself to no end tonight. We got a great show lined up for all of those that come over to that's a fan of Artie Rodriguez. He called me this afternoon. He is sick. He could not be here tonight. So he said he apologized for that, ladies. But he'll be here next week, good Lord willing. But he is sick tonight. He couldn't make it. But Charles Scott just said to tell him don't come back. We got a better looking one in his place tonight. You'll see when we open the curtain. But anyway, appreciate every one of y'all coming out being with us. And do not forget, we got some special stuff coming up outside of our regular Friday night show. And that is November the 9th, we're having our Veterans Day thing to honor all of our veterans. Yes, yes, that's right. And then on December the 14th is our Christmas show. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be bigger and better than ever this year. So you be sure and tell your friends and neighbors about it and come on out. December the 14th, that will be our last show here at Opry for the rest of this year. But good Lord willing, we're going to start back on January the 4th with Leona Williams and Ron Williams out of Nashville, Tennessee again. Oh, yeah. Plus, following that, that's in January the 4th, and then February the 16th. On Friday night, the 15th, will be Lisa Lane will be here on stage. If you missed her, hey, that's two you don't want to miss this year. She'll be here on stage Friday night, and then the following day, which will be Saturday, will be our steel guitar reunion. We'll have all kinds of steel guitars up here playing. You do not want to miss that weekend. That is February the 15th and 16th coming up. So, with all that said, we are fixing to turn this bunch of loose and let them get wound up here. They are chomping at the bits back there. All you people that are brand new here tonight, let me tell you right up front, the louder you holler, the better they'll play. Got that? So let's show them right quick with Mr. Danny Howell how we appreciate it.
All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I'd hung the moon. Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples now, who lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Wayne Martin. Jimmy Powell. I remember that old Frio River where I learned to swim. Brings to mind another time when I'd wore my welcome thin. Transcendental meditation, I go there each night. I always come back to myself long before daylight. And all my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, that's why I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding, it's been rumored that I've died. I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's 4 a.m. and you're just getting in. It's your first night out. I won't ask you where you've been. You're so ashamed that your eyes can't meet mine. I've seen that look on me 1,000 times. What makes us do the things we do, heaven only knows. You think we've got a secret, but it always shows. I've taught you how to cheat, you're doing fine. I've seen that look on me 1,000 times. But I still love you, and so I pretend, and hope I never see that love again. But if I do, I know the fault is mine. I've seen that look on me 1,000 times. What makes us do the things we do, heaven only knows. You think we've got a secret, but it always shows. I've taught you how to cheat, you're doing fine. And I've seen that look on me 1,000 times. Girl, I've seen that look on me 1,000 times. Thank you. Appreciate that. I knew the card was dealt right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I dealt my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can't play, and this is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, sitting on the things I wish I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday, and this is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between. Now we played the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, the sad one starts to play. And this is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, sitting on the things I wish I'd done. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say, and this is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Thank you, appreciate that.
How about a hand for Danny Howell? Yes, sir. Fine job. All the way from Dothan, Alabama. We're glad to have him. Boy, it's good to see all of you out there tonight. We appreciate all of you being here. Where are you going? We ain't through yet. That's all right. Go ahead. You can come back in a minute. All right. We're glad to have all of you. I understand we got a few folks from Pensacola over here. We got the Pensacola folks. Got some back there for sure. Well, you'll be familiar with this next young lady we're going to bring up. She is our Artie replacement for tonight, and we're glad to have her. Y'all make her welcome, Miss Rachelyn.
Y'all see what I was talking about now, don't you?
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? There ain't no chain strong enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze big enough to soothe me. Never have seen a river that's too wide. There ain't no jail tight enough to lock me. There ain't no man big enough to stop me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. So love me if you're ever gonna love me. Never seen a road too rough to ride. There ain't no chain strong enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze big enough to soothe me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Y'all play some. the old time. You're ready with your charm. I'll be there, ready and waiting. There won't be any hesitation. I'll be there if you ever want me in your arms. So love me if you're ever gonna love me. Never seen a road too rough to ride. There ain't no chain strong enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze big enough to soothe me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Got past that first song. I'm not as nervous now. So. There's a picture that I carry, one we made some time ago, when they ask who's in the picture with me, I say just someone I used to know, just someone I used to spend some time with, just a flame that's lost its glow. But I don't tell them how lost I am without you. I say just someone I used to know. Just someone I used to run around with, just a friend from long ago. And I don't tell them all the nights I cry without you. I say just someone I used to know. I say just someone I used to know. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights of town. I wasted my time when I would try. Cause when the lights and lost the glow, you're gonna cry. Soon your sugar mamas will all be gone. You'll wake up some cold day and find you're alone. You'll call for me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. left all alone, you're gonna cry, cry. Wait till you come in. You stay a little while and then you're gone again. Every question that I ask, I get a lie, lie, lie. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry, cry, cry. When your fickle love gets old, no one will care for you. Then you'll come back to me for a little love that's true. I'll tell you no, and then you'll ask me why, why? And I remind you of all this, you'll cry, cry, cry. You're gonna cry, 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 and you won't be then. It won't hurt when you think of the fool you've been. You're gonna cry, cry. You're gonna cry, 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 cry.
How about a hand for Miss Rachelyn? Yes, sir. We'll have her back a little later. Old Jerry Goodson over here sounded just like old Luther Perkins on that guitar, didn't he? You know, they asked Luther Perkins to play guitar for Johnny Cash for so many years, and he'd do that lick, doom, dicky, doom, you know, that's about all he did. And somebody said, Luther, how come I see these other guitar players and they just are running all up and down the neck playing them notes and you just sitting there just a doom, dicky, doom. He said, that's cause they looking for it and I found it. So I see Jerry found it too. All right, we got some good musicians up here and we're going to turn some of them loose and let them do you a tune that this isn't what you would normally hear probably at a country show, because I'm trying to think who did this and I can't. Duke Ellington, I think, is the one that did this. But Jimmy's going to show out a little on the steel. We got one of the finest steel players in the whole country sitting up here from Sweet Gum Head, Florida, Mr. Jimmy Powell, doing Undecided. Jimmy Powell and all the guys. Yes, sir. And now we're going to bring a lady out here that y'all probably seen her here many times because she's one of our regulars here, but she's always sitting out there in the audience. But tonight we're going to get her up here on the stage and let her sing one for you. And she picked out a song that Leona Williams did that when she was here, and she's going to do it for you tonight. American welcome Miss Teresa Joyner.
We're going to slow it down just a little bit. Someday when things are good, I'm gonna leave you. I can't seem to go when things are bad. I'll be one more love that you can talk about, and one more woman that you can say you've had. You'll always be the kind of dream of yesterday, and a way of life I never understood. But someday soon I'll be just one more memory, and you'll call my name when things are not so good. Someday when things are good, I'm gonna leave you. I can't seem to go when things are bad. I'll be one more love that you can talk about, and one more woman that you can say you've had, and one more woman that you can say you've had. Thank you.
How about a hand for Miss Teresa? All right, we're going to let our drummer come up now. We got us a fine drummer back here, and he's not only a good drummer, but he's a good singer to go with it. You better take that up with his wife now, I tell you what. But we're going to let him sing you a few songs. Make him welcome Dustin Worley.
I was rolling the roost, I had all the chicks to myself, and suddenly it hit me, this funny little feeling I felt. Well, I tried to outrun it, but it finally caught up with me. Tell me, how can I run from something that I can't see? Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Ain't nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. All right. Jerry Goodson, give him a big hand right there. Jimmy Powell. a pretty good style. But I lost that race by a good old country mile. Well, I was walking all around with my head held way up high. Then it fooled me, hit me, really took me by surprise. Now all that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug, and nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Well, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug, and nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Thank you. How's everybody out there tonight? It's good to see each and every one of you back with us tonight, and for the new ones, we certainly do thank you for coming out to be with us. And this one goes several years back. You may know this one was a big hit for Alan Jackson. Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die. The good always wins, again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. Oh, if life were like the movies, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true. But the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. How about a big hand for Wayne right there? I gave you my love, that wasn't enough to hold your heart when times got tough. But tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hoped we would. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true. But the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Now the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Thank you. Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder, how does a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. People may try to guess the secret of happiness. Some of them never learn, it's the simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love. And the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Thank you.
About a hand for Dustin Worley. You've met most of the folks up here, but I want you to meet our bass player, too. We got the finest bass player you'll find anywhere, Mr. J. Newsom from Grand Ridge, Florida. And right over here with that cowboy hat on, the biggest fella on the stage playing the smallest instrument on the stage, Mr. Charles Scott. Make him welcome. And to close out this half of our show, we're going to let Mr. Jim Williams, all the way from the Funac Springs, do you a nice number. How about a hand for Jim Williams?
Thank you. I want to do a little gospel song made popular back in the 50s, I guess. I believe it was the Statesmans that sang it. Sounds like this. Well, I woke up this morning feeling fine. I woke up with heaven on my mind. I woke up with joy in my soul, for I knew my Lord had control. I knew I was walking in the light, for I'd been on my knees in the night. And I prayed for the Lord to give a sign, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know, I want to go where the milk and honey flow. There's a light, it always shines down inside this heart of mine. I've got heaven on my mind, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, we're walking with Jesus all the time. We're walking and talking as we climb. We're traveling the road to the sky, where I know I'll live when I die. Well, he's been telling me all about that land and he tells me that everything is grand, and he says that a home will be mine. For now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know I want to go where the milk and honey flow. There's a light, it always shines down inside this heart of mine. I've got heaven on my mind, and now I'm feeling mighty fine.
Jim Williams. Well, y'all don't go too far. We'll see you up at the concession stand. Then we'll be right back for a whole other show. Get your ticket stubs ready, because we're going to have a drawing. You might win a big prize.